Good afternoon. Welcome there. It's Israel. Just taking a little walk out on the land here. You know, we're so blessed. And the blessing has a price. And what's the price of blessing? You might know it intuitively without having the rabbis tell you, but they tell us that the price of blessing is peace. If you want blessing, you have to have peace. So I'm walking out here, this little place we just dug out on the land here in Gush Etzion. And what we did is we cut out a piece of mountain and made it a little getaway underneath an almond tree. I call it the almond escape. Right, almonds are good for you. They balance your alkaline. They help out a little bit with nutrition, for other good things. But here we are in our little escape. And it's really about being alone. And Rabbi Nachman emphasizes this more than anything. Here we are on Shabbos, Erev Purim, and I got my Purim crown on, and we're hiding out under a tree. Why? Do we not like people? Do we want to run away from life? Do we want to not feel the responsibilities of being who we are, our decisions, what life demands? There's another reason to be alone. It's because you like being with yourself. It takes a little while for some folks to like being with yourself. And Rabbi Nachman knew what he was talking about when he said, every day, go out, be alone in the forest or in the desert or on the beach or the mountain, wherever your place to be alone is. And in such places, at such times, you can find out if you really like to be with yourself. And I think it's surprising that some people have a hard time with being alone. And we're not talking about loneliness, we're talking about the art of being alone. And the art of being alone is that we're not self-focused when we're alone here under a tree on the mountainside. We're focused on the beauty of life, the beauty of the world. There's plenty of ugliness to focus on if you let it become the center of your screen. Why shouldn't the beauty in life be at the center of your screen? Put all those other little windows a little further away and just feel. This tree was planted by Hashem. I didn't plant this tree. We planted a lot of trees here. But this particular almond tree, it's now about, 10, 12 feet high. And it just sprouted up one day. And it was like God planted the tree. And we thought, well, maybe we should move it, put it in another place, put it someplace where we like it and not where God planted it. And this tree is alone on the mountain. There's all other places full of trees, but this tree is alone. And I think God put it here so that we could have some time alone. And I bless you all to feel the specialness, the joy of you. You're a living being. You're not a spectator of life. You are life. And life is flowing through you, through all of us. And we get to decide where it goes. Does it go into a smile? Does it go into a frown? Does it go into a criticism? Or does it go into a praise? Because life is undifferentiated desire. Life is the desire for life. The desire for all the things we need in this world. In balance, of course. But when you're alone, suddenly our priorities seem to shift. And our worries start to fade away. And our concerns, we Well, we have a God for a reason, that he can help us with all the troubles that there is in this world. Personal troubles, general troubles. He's there for that. He's there for us. He knew we would have them, and he wanted to be there for us. Because you're infinite and eternal, you can do anything. You like when people invite you into the game. You can score a touchdown every play. But when we don't invite God into our life, then, he's like, too bad. I really want to be there for you. And when we understand that, then it's a little bit easier to open our mouths and pray and to talk to God like we talk to our friend, like our brother, to our sister, someone really close to you that you can trust. And that practice will take you straight into, Rabbi Nachman says, a spark of the world to come, because in the world to come there are no troubles and worries. And if we can manufacture a little bit of that in this world, we change everything. So get out, find your place to be alone. Whether it's in your yard or in your basement or in your cellar or in your attic or in your office, somewhere where it's just you and yourself and the spark of God within you. And if you get quiet enough, you'll hear it and you'll know where you are and where you need to go. God should bless you all with a wonderful Shabbat. And we'll see you hopefully on Purim. We'll be reading the Megillah here in Bat Ayin. And well, if you're around Israel, you can jump over. And if not, next time. But we're here and we're waiting for everyone to come back. Everyone that needs to be here will be here. And I want it to be one of those people. And 30 years is a long time. But the decision has brought a lot of fruit into our life and a lot of joy and a lot of blessing and a lot of peace. And when you get that peace, then you'll see the blessing. All the best. Shabbat Shalom, Purim Sameach.